at these. I can't, this is too good. Duct tape for real, smile for the camera, vintage vibes. Got it.
That's enough, Jenna.
Vanessa laughed at her teacher's taped-up shoes. She called her a beggar in front of the whole class just to get likes on social media. She thought it was a joke, but she had no idea that those shoes were the only thing holding Miss Holloway's life together, until she discovered the heartbreaking truth. The school bell rang, signaling the end of the day. While other students rushed home, Vanessa and her best friend Jessica headed straight for the mall. Vanessa was still laughing about the video she had posted of Miss Holloway's torn shoes. To her, the teacher wasn't a person with feelings, she was just a joke. After hours of shopping, Vanessa's father called. He was angry about her grades and had temporarily frozen her credit card. Furious and hungry, Vanessa couldn't go to her usual five-star restaurant. Instead, she dragged Jessica to Penny's Diner, a cheap, greasy place on the edge of town. Ugh, this place smells disgusting. I can't believe I'm eating here. Let's just eat fast and leave. Vanessa tapped her fingers impatiently on the table. When the waitress finally arrived from the kitchen, she was carrying a heavy tray and looking down, trying to hide her face. Her apron was stained, and she looked exhausted. "Welcome to Penny's. What can I get for you girls today?" Vanessa froze. She knew that voice. She looked up, and her jaw dropped. The waitress wasn't a stranger. It was Miss Holloway, the math teacher. "No way! Miss Holloway? You're a waitress? Oh my God, this is too good. Wait until the class sees this." Vanessa immediately pulled out her phone to record. Miss Holloway's face turned bright red. She looked terrified. "Vanessa, please, put the phone away. I'm just trying to work." "Work? Is teaching us not enough money for you? Are you just greedy? Go get me a chocolate milkshake, and hurry up, teacher." Jessica felt uncomfortable and asked Vanessa to stop, but Vanessa didn't care. 20 minutes later, Miss Holloway returned with the milkshake. Her hands were shaking from lack of sleep. As she placed the glass down, Vanessa, wanting to cause a scene, suddenly stretched her arm out, knocking the glass over. "Ah, look what you did! You spilled it all over me on purpose! Manager!" The manager stormed over. He didn't ask questions. He just saw the mess and screamed at Miss Holloway, threatening to fire her on the spot. Miss Holloway began to cry, begging him to let her finish her shift because she desperately needed the money. The manager sent her to the back alley to cool off. Vanessa sat there, smirking, feeling like she had won. But Jessica had seen enough. She excused herself to go to the bathroom, but instead, she slipped out the back door. It was raining lightly. In the alleyway, sitting on a wet crate near the dumpsters, was Miss Holloway. She was holding an old phone, sobbing quietly. Jessica hid behind the door and listened. "I know, honey. I know it hurts. Mommy is working as hard as she can. I sold my wedding ring yesterday. Yes, I know it's gone. But I need to pay for your surgery next week. I promise, Emily, you're going to be okay. Mommy won't let the leukemia take you." Jessica covered her mouth in shock. Leukemia? Sold her wedding ring. Suddenly, the torn shoes and the old clothes made sense. Miss Holloway wasn't messy. She was a mother sacrificing everything she owned to save her dying daughter. Jessica walked back into the diner, pale as a ghost, and told Vanessa everything she had heard. "She's not poor because she's lazy, Vanessa. Her daughter has cancer. She's working 2 jobs and selling her clothes to pay for chemotherapy. And you just tried to get her fired." The smirk vanished from Vanessa's face. For the first time in her life, she felt a heavy, crushing guilt. She looked through the window and saw Miss Holloway scrubbing the floor, wiping tears from her eyes. Vanessa realized she had been bullying a hero. That night, Vanessa didn't sleep. She looked at her closet full of expensive designer bags and shoes, things she didn't even need. She grabbed her laptop, but not to post a prank. She started an online fundraiser titled, "Help a Teacher Save Her Daughter." Then she started taking photos of her expensive clothes. She was going to sell them all. The next morning, the classroom was quiet. Miss Holloway walked in, head down, expecting more mockery. "Okay, class, open your books to page... Vanessa!" Vanessa stood up. The whole class watched. She walked to the front of the room and placed a thick envelope on the teacher's desk. "Miss Holloway, I judged you by your shoes because I was blind to your strength. I'm so sorry. We sold some things and the fundraiser went viral last night. This is for Emily." Miss Holloway opened the envelope. Inside was a check for $20,000. She dropped her chalk and covered her face, sobbing, but this time they were tears of relief. "Vanessa, you saved her! You really saved her!" Vanessa learned a valuable lesson that day. True wealth isn't about what you wear or how much money you have. It's about how you treat people. You never know what battle someone is fighting behind closed doors. So always, always be kind. If this story touched your heart, please hit the like button and subscribe to Hidden Hearts for more stories that reveal the truth of humanity.